Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Kathy, and for today's video we have here with us a Nokia C2, which is what a lot of people have been calling an entry-level smartphone, which is also a throwback to the previous phones before. If you are a 90s baby, you would definitely know the brand Nokia, and you would understand in a bit why this is a throwback phone of some sorts. So before we go ahead and get started, I hope you guys subscribe, like, share the video. If unboxing, talking about life, journaling, and food is something that you love, then this channel is for you, and we will be right back. Okay, as mentioned, we will be unboxing the Nokia C2, which is an entry-level phone and a smartphone, but it is also a throwback to the phone of before. As we all know, Nokia has been trying to make a comeback for the past few months or years, and they have been dabbling into the world of the smartphone. Is this phone going to be something that is going to be considered by a lot of people, especially moms who have kids who will be studying at home more and more and will be spending more time on their phones as opposed to when they were going to school? Or is this something that would still be a fail? Let's go ahead and find out. So this is the Nokia C2. Color wise, I love it. It seems like it's emerald green. It's an Android 9 Pie. It has 5.7 HD display. It has all-day battery. Okay, I'm curious about that because it's only 2,800 milliampere, but it claims that it is an all-day battery. It has 1 gig RAM and 16 gig storage. So that's a little bit iffy for me because 1 gig RAM, I'm not sure if it will be able to handle all of the applications that most kids or most people have on their phone. So we'll go ahead and have a look at that. It has a 5 megapixel selfie camera and a rear camera. So again, this is just an entry phone, so don't expect to have like 20 megapixel. So this is 5 megapixel, and this is for both selfie and the rear camera, but it also has Google Assistant. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's very light. Okay, it's really light. That's my first impression. Whoa, this is really light, but it has 2 cameras. Of course, the branding Nokia. This is the speaker, normal, power, volume. Okay, so I don't know what this is. Okay, let's try to boot it up. It is not booting up. Okay, that's a little bit weird. Let's go ahead and see what else it comes with. This is, what is this? Whoa! No way! Okay, whoa! Okay, it has an external battery. Yup, definitely a throwback to the phone of before. It has an external battery. It has the usual cards. It has the port that is a very cute USB. And then this is okay, we just have a micro. It's just a micro SD. And then they even have headphones. Okay, it comes with a jelly case. Okay, I like that one. At least it has a jelly case. So there you go. This is what's in the box. But we need to figure out. So do we open this? How do we? Okay, hi Nokia. What's happening here? Okay, is this the power? Nope, not the power. Very confusing. Let's go ahead and pause. I'll figure this out offline. Okay, so we were able to figure out how to go about this. So for those who never had an external battery on their phone, this is going to be a shock. So guys, this is what you do. there. Okay, so yes, we're not destroying the phone. Ta-da! So this is how phones before were like. And then you have to put on the battery. So the upside to this kind of battery is, yes, it does last a long time, which is probably why they said this battery will last the whole day, even though it's only 2800 milliamperes. But yes, it's an external battery. And then we'll go ahead and reboot it. There you go. So this is a Pi. It's an Android Go edition. Honestly, I don't know how to feel about the external battery. It's weird because I haven't had a phone for I think over 3 or 4 years now that had an external battery. If Nokia wanted to give us throwback feels or retro feels, yes, definitely, it achieved. They achieved that one, definitely. Let's go ahead and skip that for now. Skip again. Continue. Let's just go ahead and see if it quickly boots up. Yep, it does. Okay, so we'll just have to make sure that we had the right calendar. It's July 21 today. It is, I think it's 1 p.m. Let's just put that at 1 p.m. And then, because one of the things that I am curious about this is how fast it'll boot up. Because it only has 1 gig RAM, which is a little bit weird. Skip anyway. But then we have to remember that there's nothing in this phone yet. Okay? So there's nothing. So if there's just 1 gig RAM, it can't run a lot of applications all at the same time. That's the downside to it. Okay, guys? So for those who are non-tech like me, a small RAM just means you can't run multiple apps all at the same time. Like how you know, in your normal phone, you would have, say, 10 applications running all at the same time. You'd open your Instagram, you'd open your Facebook, you'd open your WhatsApp, you'd open your Gmail. With this one, most likely, you're not able to do that. Or if you are, it will hang. That will be the downside to it. Okay? So, I'm guessing that this Nokia C2 is really meant for people who do basic things. Text, call, probably open email, not really heavy into social media, and then on a budget, then this phone would be perfect for you because as far as I know, this phone is less than 5,000. It already is a smartphone. It has a long battery life. So there will be a small, I think, sector that will be perfect for this. These are people who are not social media heavy. They just need a smartphone so that from time to time, if they have to check something on perhaps Google Maps, if they just need to check online with someone or they have to stay online for business, then this is good for them. They have 1 application, 2 applications running, and then they wanted something that they can call and text with and won't cost more than 5,000. Then for me, this phone would be good for them. Now, if you also have kids and you're thinking of getting them a phone, I think this one would be a good fit, especially if they're still young, because first of all, we don't want them addicted to a lot of apps. So you can just really limit what they have, and they will be forced to be limited because, again, this phone won't be able to handle multiple apps. So it's a good way to control, so to speak, what your kid will be consuming online. And you know, if they're young, they're just at home, they don't really need to be on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, TikTok all at the same time, right? So it's a good way to train kids to just focus on one thing at a time, and then to just really make sure that they don't spend all their time on their phone. I think that's one of the upside of the phone for me. Downside, just really for people who are social media heavy, I wouldn't recommend this phone because you will be frustrated. But there's more upside than a downside to this. Upside is, again, it's not gonna cost anything. Nokia is really known as a brand to, you know, be, that's what do you call this, like, if you drop this, there's a big chance that it will survive. Of course, we don't ever want to drop phones, so don't do that. and then it looks classy, it looks nice, it looks, you know, emerald green or forest. No, I think this is emerald green. Emerald green is a good color to have for a phone. If it's just put down like this, it does look sleek. There's nothing embarrassing about bringing it out, so to speak. I know there are people who are very conscious about their aesthetics, so this one aesthetically, it is pleasing to the eyes. It is a smartphone. It is less than 5,000. It is good for people who just need a basic phone and don't need all the fancy schmancy applications running or whatnot. So for an entry-level phone, this would be, I think if I was going to rate it out of 10, I'm gonna go with a 7.5 out of 10. So, you know, there are people who would need this, who should buy this, and who can definitely use this. And the upside is, again, it didn't cost you a lot of money as compared to other smartphone brands. And it still delivers the very basic of what a smartphone should deliver. Let me know what you guys think. If you agree with me, if you disagree with me, I would love to hear your comment. And again, thank you so much for watching, for spending time with me. Remember to always find your happy, because you deserve it, especially during this time that the world has gone a little bit crazy. We all need a little bit of happiness because we all deserve it. So I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Shout out to Nokia for coming up with a very basic smartphone that will cater to the needs of those who just need the basics, and there are a lot of them in life. And one thing that we learned during this you know, crazy times is sometimes the most basic is just what we all need to survive in life. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video.